Real quick story time. So I worked with a girl that had a husband who, after they got married, started trying on her clothes. And she would come home and he would be in her lipstick and her outfits. And she's like, like, who did I marry? You know what I mean? So that's a whole different situation. But like, I saw that and it was a very big learning experience. I was very young and I heard, you know, she's like a little bit older than me and she gets married to this guy and you think that you're marrying someone who is a certain sexual preferenced way. And then you find out they're into something else. So being honest, I think up front is also very important.
Sure.
In those discussions, like who you're with or whatever, if you're not attracted to it or if you are, like, let's get it open on the table right now. You know, so.
Sure. Yeah, Aaron, yeah.
Yeah. I think that makes relationships, like good relationships, go deeper faster too. Because I think sometimes people try to make something work that shouldn't work, not because, you know, either the people are wrong, but just because it's, you know, they're not a good fit for each other. So I think if you're open and honest from the beginning, then you can put all the cards on the table, and then you more quickly match with people that you're more drawn to, that's more of a fit for you.
I agree. And you know what? There is this big thing now where, you know, like it's difficult to say because I think there's a vast, you know, spectrum. I hate saying spectrum, but like a vast world of sexuality. Okay, and being that I've owned this website that I've owned for a very long time, I've get to see a lot of aspects of it, right? Like, and this is where I find myself in a very interesting position because, you know, I've met married couples that have been very traditional and they fucking hate each other. They're miserable. They're
Do you think that we're meant for monogamy?
Well, here's the thing. I think that there's this variance, meaning that I've met couples that are monogamous and they've taken pride in raising children. And I believe in raising children that there's a certain household that needs to be respected. Okay, like for example, if I were to raise children for myself, like I would not want any negative energy in my household. Okay, I wouldn't want my children to respect their mother. I think very highly of her, and I would want the same vice versa. And I think that's how you raise great children. Okay, so I think in our parents' generation, that's how it was. Their job was to get married, raise great children, and, you know, preserve a legacy. Okay, I think now it's a little bit different because people found themselves. It's like this progression of I want to move further away from misery. Okay, it's a progression of like I want to be less miserable than I was before. Our parents were maybe miserable because they didn't achieve what they wanted to do and they had to live in this very confined box. Okay, so that led to our parents. So they lived less misery than their parents. Okay, and then we are now living the excess misery of all of them combined. Which, if you think of our grandparents or our great-grand, we're living a life that they would look at us like, what the fuck is this? Is some like La La Land,
Like overcomplicated?
right? This
perhaps?
no, but like this is some like no. If you think about it, like to our great grandparents or our grandparents, this is a life of complete. This is like a circus.
I think that it does feel a lot. It's easy to be nostalgic toward previous generations and how easy, streamlined, the values just seemed